My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine. Today I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about your fish oil supplement. This fish oil supplement, I'm not advertising, that you are taking like millions and millions and millions of Americans. This fish oil supplement is being taken by millions and millions and millions of Americans, not only Americans, but people in the Western world, right? There is a new study that has come up in the British Medical Journal Medicine, BMJ Medicine, British Medical Journal Medicine, and that has confirmed what other studies have proven before, and that is the fact that if you are healthy and you do not have cardiovascular disease, and you take 3 of these fish oil supplements per day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening, like it is written on this, take 3 per day, you are at higher risk of developing stroke, of developing atrial fibrillation in your heart, AFib. AFib is a very bad arrhythmia, abnormal heart rhythm, and it can cause a lot of problems, atrial fibrillation. So if you are healthy, you don't have heart disease, you don't have cardiovascular disease, and you take 3 of these per day, then according to the recent study, right now, August 2025, that was just published in the British Medical Journal, which confirmed the findings of other studies before, that if you are healthy, you do not have heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and you take 3 of these per day, you increase a lot your risk of stroke and your risk of atrial fibrillation, AFib in your heart. It's really, really bad news. So what do you need to do? If you are healthy, like Dr. B, and you do not have cardiovascular disease, you need to take only 1 of these, only 1. I take only 1 fish oil supplement in the morning, with my vitamin D, my calcium, my eggs, my olive oil, my 1 pill of multivitamins, with my yogurt, 2 tablespoons of yogurt, my nuts, my walnuts, blah, blah. I have a little healthy, unprocessed breakfast, right? If you are not healthy, you have heart disease, cardiovascular disease, then of course do exactly what your doctor has been prescribing to you and telling you. Take 1 of these in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening. Make sure that it is made in America, or if it has been produced outside of America, that it has been checked by an American corporation to make sure that it has been cleansed from the heavy metals, lead, arsenic, cadmium, and mercury. These are 4 heavy metals that are present in fish and fish oil and krill oil and shrimp, anything that comes from the ocean. 4 heavy metals. So make sure that it is heavy metal free. Don't buy anything from China. Don't buy anything from Southeast Asia, because you don't know if the product is real. Is it really fish oil or any other oil that they put in it? And are you sure that it has been cleansed from these 4 toxins? Arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury, right? That are present in fish, shrimp, any seafood, any fish oil supplement that has not been controlled and checked in America, made in USA. At least you are sure that the FDA has checked it and it has been going through a process that has been controlled, right? So remember, again, if you are healthy, you do not have cardiovascular disease, take just one. Like Dr. B, I take just one in the morning. And stay away from taking 3. So each one of them is 1,000 milligrams. So all you need, if you are healthy, you don't have heart disease, cardiovascular disease, you take one of these. That's enough. If you are healthy and you take 3, then that's again another proof that too much of anything is bad. And then you increase your risk of a stroke and atrial fibrillation in your heart. If you are not healthy, if you do have heart disease and cardiovascular disease, go ahead, take one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening. Remember, anything that is good, too much of it is bad. Too much vitamin D, too much potassium, too much magnesium, too much calcium, too much protein, too much sex, too much sleep, too much of any good thing is bad for you, and you need to stay away from it, because there is absolutely no need for your body to have too much of anything, just the right amount. I want to quickly, now that you understand that if you are healthy, you need to take only one of these and that's it, I need to explain to you quickly why I take one of these instead of just eating fish. Remember that you do not need to take any fish oil supplements. If you do eat fish, right? If you do eat fish, you do not need to take any of these. Right? The reason why I do not eat fish is, number one, I'm a vegetarian, and the only animal product that goes in my body is eggs, nothing else. I just allow my body to have super healthy eggs. That is fantastic. Eggs are superfood. It's not food, it's superfood. So I allow eggs to go into my body. So that's the number one reason, because I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat fish. Therefore, I need to eat one of these per day in order to bring me these omega-3 fatty acid that I put in red. Remember, we need in our diet 2 types of omega fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6. The omega-3 fatty acids, you have 3 types, ALA, EPA, and DHA. The omega-6 fatty acids and the ALA omega-3, you can have them in your diet if you eat olive oil, walnut oil, canola oil, if you eat nuts, walnuts, peanuts, pistachios, almonds, if you eat avocados and plenty of other foods, you get all the omega-6 that you need and the omega-3 ALA that you need in your diet. You don't need to take this freaking supplement or anything else, right? The problem is that DHA and EPA omega-3, these ones, you do not find them in olive oil, walnut oil, canola oil, in almonds, peanuts, walnuts, pistachios, in eggs, or blah, blah, blah. You don't find them. The only way to find these is in fish or krill. And because I don't eat fish or krill, I just eat one of these. And that's enough for all the EPA and the DHA that I need. You don't need too much EPA and DHA. If you eat too much of this EPA, DHA, and ALA, you're going to have increased risk of stroke and atrial fibrillation. So stick to just one per day. You will get enough DHA and EPA, and of course the ALA, this one, this fish oil supplement, has all these 3 fatty acids. But if you eat fish, you don't need this. But I don't eat fish because I'm, again, vegetarian, and fish contains a lot of arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury. It is absolutely stupid, in my opinion, to eat fish or shrimp because it is full of arsenic, cadmium, mercury, lead. Even the FDA, that recognizes this simple fact, tells you to not eat more than 2 or 3 servings of seafood, fish or shrimp per week, right? Because fish and shrimp are full of arsenic, cadmium, mercury, lead. These are heavy metals. They accumulate in your brain, and by the time you turn 60, 65, 70, 75, they're going to tell you that you have dementia because the arsenic, the cadmium, the lead, and the mercury that are present in the fish and in the shrimp that you've been eating for the last many years slowly accumulates in your brain cells and will cause you to have dementia. That's why the FDA tells you that obviously you need omega-3 fatty acid, EPA, and DHA that you find only in fish products. But because of the lead, mercury, arsenic, and cadmium, make sure that you do not eat more than 2 or 3 servings of fish. I just stay away from fish completely. Why would I take any chances, right? Why would you even put a little bit of mercury, a little bit of lead, arsenic, cadmium in your body? Why would you do that, right? It's crazy. And please do not tell me that the fish that you buy is healthy and blah. No, it's not. It's processed food. In addition, it is full of cadmium, mercury, arsenic, lead, right? Because think about this fish, the fish tacos, or the fish burger that you buy in all these in all these burger joints or restaurants or blah, blah, blah. Where do you think that tilapia, where do you think that fish comes from? Where do you think that those shrimps come from? They come from Southeast Asia, in these nasty industrial ponds, nasty industrial reservoir where the water is dark, dirty from sewer, from runoff from these factories and blah, blah, blah. And of course, the fish and the shrimp, they grow into that nasty, filthy water full of arsenic, full of cadmium, lead, mercury, carcinogen, pesticides, blah, blah, blah. And then they ship everything here, the shrimp and the tilapia and all the stuff, and they sell it to the American consumers like you, and you put this in your body, and then people wonder why. How come daddy at the age of 65, 70, grandpa, he's like 75 years old, now he's having dementia? Well, because he's been eating all this nasty seafood that comes from Southeast Asia, right? All this tilapia and blah, blah, blah. And don't tell me that the salmon that you buy is wild caught. It's a lie. They say that it's a lie. All this salmon that they breed is industrial salmon. It's raised in this big, huge, freaking industrial fisheries. And it is not wild caught. Unless you live in Alaska, close to a river, and you fish your own salmon yourself, then you cannot trust what these freaking people tell you. All this salmon is still full of mercury, arsenic, lead, and cadmium, and over the years, slowly over the years, it accumulates. And one of the worst fish you can put in your body is, of course, tuna. Tuna has a huge amount of arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury. So you need obviously omega-3, DHA, EPA, but in my opinion, it is foolish to get it from seafood. Why don't you just eat one of these? That's it, and you're done. Make sure it's bought in America. It is nice and clean. All the arsenic, cadmium, mercury, lead has been removed, and you need just one if you are healthy, if you have a healthy heart and don't have cardiovascular disease. If you have an unhealthy heart and you have heart disease and cardiovascular disease, take 3 of them. It is foolish And anybody who tells you that you need to eat fish is a liar. I'm the best example. I haven't eaten any fish in more than 10 years. More than 10 years. I get all my EPA and DHA, omega-3 fatty acids, from just one of these every morning, and you don't need more than that. That's it. And I get my ALA omega-3 from this, plus olive oil, walnut oil, peanut, pistachios, walnuts, avocados, eggs, right? Eggs are full of ALA omega-3. All my omega-6 that I need, I get them from peanut, from walnut, from olive oil, walnut oil, canola oil, blah, 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 right? So the only reason why I take this is because of the EPA, DHA that I need, that I cannot find in olive oil, in walnut oil, in avocado, in nuts, and all this stuff, right? That's it. But I stay away from fish. In my opinion, you should too, because these imbeciles who are telling you you need to eat fish, well, show them my video. I can put my hand, I can swear to God, to the Bible, to the Quran, to any holy book, that I haven't eaten any freaking fish in more than 10 years, and I'm absolutely healthy, healthier than a 20-year-old. I'm 50 years young. My brain is super sharp. I sleep 9 hours every night. My memory is pristine. I exercise. I go to the gym 2 hours a day, and I am super healthy. And I work 8 hours a day. I keep reading in medicine to improve my knowledge and skills. Any idiot who tells you you need to eat fish, tell him that he's a liar. And Dr. B is the living example. That's it. So remember to stay away from this fish oil supplement if it's not made in America, or if it's made overseas. Make sure it is manufactured in America so that it has been cleansed from the arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury. And make sure that if you can, over time, you stay away from eating seafood, fish, and freaking shrimp. It's just like sugar. It tastes good, but it's bad for you. It is just like wine. It tastes good, but it's bad for you. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to love, many years ago, to eat tuna salad, tuna sandwich, to eat freaking salmon and blah, blah, blah. But decades ago, 10 years ago, I stopped doing it because as I became knowledgeable about the massive amount of arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury in fish and in shrimp, and I completely gave up. And again, I repeat, the FDA, American Food and Drug Administration, tells you to not eat more than 2 or 3 servings per week because of these heavy metals that are present in shrimp and in fish. So it's crazy. It's like telling people to eat something that is poisonous, but make sure you don't eat more than 2 or 3 servings of that nasty stuff that has poison in it. So why would you even eat even one time per year? Just stay away from it. I swear to God, there's so many other ways to get your proteins, your vitamins, your minerals, blah, 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 blah. Just do like Dr. B. Follow my diet. I'm on the keto diet. I get every freaking vitamins, mineral, antioxidants, protein that I need from all my healthy, unprocessed food, and I put some video on that. Guys, Dr. B is very grateful for your attention. I graduated 30 plus years ago from medical school. I took the Hippocratic Oath to never ever lie to you, never put my interest above yours. You'll be always above me. And I never tell you my opinion. I just tell you the scientific evidence. And the scientific evidence and nothing but that, regardless of your gender, ethnicity, race, color of your skin, blah, 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 religion, politics, blah, 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 whether you're a man, a female, anything in between. I love you. I give you a big hug. Put your comments, questions down there, and I promise I will get back to you as soon as I can. Talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.